Taylor wears the purple bro uniform. Mia McGrath serves to start this Friday night affair. Ashley Lee, one of two setters for Virginia, finds the right side. Meanwhile, Dupre, the only player on Virginia's roster that has beaten Clemson. Coach Wells made note of that as the left side swing from Lauren Bowie. Recycled well and out to the right side, and it's another freshman in the Finland native Nea Marie Joki. Joki with a sharp angle that goes wide. Great defense early by Virginia.
Really going to work them and kind of pick on them a little bit just to get some more out-of-system passes going.
Quick set to the middle, and it's the transfer middle and Kate Dean who winds up with the point. Here's Kate Dean, the transfer from Eastern Illinois.
Yes, and what a great setup on the block and a really great
answer to a 6-0 run. Brewster out to McGrath, down the line. She beats Dode in the block. Up at the front row with Hansen serving. 10-7 in this opening set. Ray picked up beautifully by the freshman Addie Raines. But this block was...
McGrath, she was trying to look for that off-speed shot. But
in this 6-2 offense for the Tigers. Bumped out to Dupre. Joki slams it down for her first kill.
Back on their heels. They're expecting a hard swing. And
so Dupre stays in the front row. Bowie files in as well as Kate Dean as Lee's serve targets the setter. But McGrath picks it up and Joki tips it over. Great cover. That's Borum. Joki is blocked, and the Cavs brought the block party.
They're really staying disciplined on defense. We've seen a lot of great blocks. They're
4-point edge. Hadjijapovic is sent straight packing by Dean and Bowie.
Bowie sets up such a great block. Look how high they get. They're pressing over the net. Unless we're passing the ball right on top of our setter, it's really tough to get our hitters back in system.
Gamillion, one of the top liberos in the conference, 4th in digs per set, as this overpass is demolished. As the Broncos, new to the ACC, swept Nebraska in non-con play and swept Georgia Tech as well. As we get restarted here out of the timeout, you gotta get it to the middle if you have a good first ball.
You can pass right on top of your setter, run that quick middle, and again, she found that cut right around that middle.
Joki to the line. Eats up Gamillion, so out of system out to Borum. Hadjijapovic able to go down the seam.
And you had to know they were going to go to Layla. Talked about how well they've been passing and able to get the ball to the right hitter.
Regina, Clemson has to feel like they deserve 5 or 6 blocks so far, but the covers have been there. As an overpass is stuffed, Zoe Dowd.
Excuse me, Dowd, that's why they're keeping her in that front row.
Hadjijapovic at the net. But right over her goes Dupre, and a 4-kill set for the Hokie transfer. Serve receive to start this second set as Ashley Lee with aces in 2 of 4 conference matches. On a perfect ball out to Joki for her 3rd kill. Always fun to go from a big kill to the service line. As the float nearly eats up Dupre, but a quick set as Dean finds the line in Virginia.
Your middles early in the game really forces the...
Layla Sada Hadjijapovic. Go ahead and say that 10 times fast as no defense in right back leads to the big kill. And Almost as many aces this year as she had all of last year with 20, as a quick side out comes from Hansen's right arm.
Look at that, ball's passed right on top of the setter. She's able to easily pick which corner she wanted to swing to, which means they're doing a great job establishing their middles on both sides.
And you know, that's what the 5-2 offense brings to the table.
Absolutely. With the setter, with Dode, they weren't sure whether she was going to take it over on that first contact.
15 feet, in fact, and we'll learn more about that in the intermission after this set. 8-all the score as Young tips and is rejected by Dean, a pair of small school transfers in Southern.
Dean, look at that hang time. She had just enough to keep her finger.
No doubt about it. Dupre leads the team with over 3 kills a set. This junk ball works its way out to Borum, and she's able to tool the block and find right down into the paint.
Their defense, they're digging to the well. They're able to have 3 options for hitters, and it's a great set.
Johnson up by 3. McGrath has to go to the left hand. Dode and Tatter is blocked as Clemson reads that. Coach Wells giving a few tips to her senior bro in Gamillion. To the freshman Yoki, that is a talented swing to the far corner.
Yeah, she's out of system, and be that effective. It's really hard. That ball is coming over your opposite shoulder that you're used to.
Dode, a freshman from Granville, Michigan, who graduated early and joined this Cavalier team in the spring. Pumps one tight, that's an overpass. Cannot be terminated though by Yoki. And Dupre drops the hammer, 21-17. That one looked like it was tight to the net, and Bowie wins the battle again.
Yes, Bowie, but Bowie, way to adjust to that.
Aggressing Morse. And Tadjilajapovic can't get it over the net. Oh, she does get a touch on it. Kill number 7 for Layla Sara. I'd say Yoki's due for an ace here. But the serve receive has been up to the task. Great read on that dump. And Sant has to take a swing. So you see Clemson out of subs, having to use their setter in the front row. And Tadjilajapovic is stuffed. Meanwhile, Yoki stuck out in the back row. They'll hide her in serve receive. It's an overpass. Set points for Virginia, and it's put away by the veteran Tatter.
And then Lindy sets the Tigers. I think if they can stay true to this first contact, getting the ball to their setter, running their middles, giving more one-on-one opportunities, it's really going to help propel them in this set.
So Young files in, pushing Hansen to the service line. Again, another first ball contact to perfection, and that's how you can get the middles going in Kate Dean.
Keep Virginia on their toes.
Tatter, perfect swing. McGrath lets it go. Pass by Wagner. How about a triple jump there from Young? And a wise shot. The snake eye look from Dupre for her 12th kill.
Down the line is so effective.
And the orange and blue hair to boot, and now a block for Dupre and Tatter as Virginia takes a 3-point lead. Has Tatter at the service line. 7 kills, 2 blocks for the middle. And a block again, and a stare down to boot from Dode. The freshman Yoki, over 20 aces already, as she picks up another, second in the conference among freshmen in aces, and there's number 22.
Off-speed shot, taking Clemson out of system. They weren't ready for it.
Armbruster got a little tight to the net there, and in comes Sant. Also means Yoki, but it won't matter as Sant picks up the ace. Virginia did win the challenge to overturn a touch. got to bounce back here as Indigo does brilliantly.
She was able to get that setter, give her a nice set.
For the third straight set, Clemson within 1 in the late teens. Wow, what a swing by Tatter.
Banging on the ball a little bit, and then they just kind of loosen up a little bit here late in the set.
Out of system, out to Yoki, and another block for the Cavaliers, their 9th.
Yes, and again, it's a block party, and it's really tough to score a point.
Hansen will find a kill. Virginia does have one final timeout. We'll see if they use it after this point if Clemson holds. Beautiful block touch by Wagner. Doe takes a rip and finds the back line. Backs against the wall. Beautiful dig by Chameleon. Hasn't that been an analogy of this match?
She really
Wagner!
has been incredible, but wow. Wagner said, no, thank you.
As Gildon serves, still 4 more match points. Big swing by Daly. Run down, though, by Chameleon. Wells helps her to her feet. And McGrath.
The Tigers are not backing down.
Gildon again. Might have been out of bounds. Saved, however. But it's Dean. And a magical night for Kate Dean caps it. The 3rd straight sweep for the Virginia Cavaliers as their historical season continues running on.